and we'll go back to your favorite spoken English channel, Vision Spoken English. English is not just language, it's a passport for what? Better opportunities. If you're struggling for English and with English, then it's a good news. You don't need to master it, but there are certain strategies which you need to implement, and then you'll be pro on it. See, what if I told you that there'll be just 30 days that you need to invest in, and then you can speak smartly, confidently, and fluently. Let's break these into simple daily steps so that you can speak with complete confidence and boldness. First and foremost, why do most people struggle with this language? See, because they speak in their native language, and then in their mind they speak in this, and then they translate it to English, and then they narrate that particular sentence in English. And this helps you to slow down your language, your thinking, because you're thinking in Hindi and then you're translating into English and then you're speaking English. This process slows you down. You'll also slow down yourself if you'll feel that you might commit mistake any moment, and this fear of making mistakes stops you from speaking with fluency. There can other reasons, like if your vocabulary level is very low, then you may hesitate, you may struggle to come up with the best vocabulary ever possible, and this will slow you down. There can be another reasons like not speaking and practicing daily, learning but not utilizing those learnings into your daily life. This will slow you down. And the solution is not waiting for the right time, but starting today. Here's a plan for 30 days of English fluency, and let's start with week number first. In first week, you should focus on your English base, and that's your listening power. Watch English podcast, note down some movies names, and watch some videos which can help you to gather good amount of vocabulary at least, so that in your conversation you can use it. You also need to learn just 5 words on daily basis, and within 6 days you'll learn approximately 30 words. And make sure you only learn the words which you come across daily life. Now you can practice statements and talk to yourself in English about your daily routines, about your daily happenings in your daily life. You can also use some basics like ordering food, texting friends, and thinking in English. There's certain things that you can do. Now it was week number first. On the second week, you should focus on speaking with no fear. Think and talk in front of a mirror. Mirror is not going to judge you, and that's my promise. You can practice your expressions and body language in order to observe what's the best strategy of speaking that particular statement and which one suits your personality. And then you can use shadowing technique, in which you watch the speaker and then copy and then speak in the same way. You can also use strategies like recording yourself and then playing it back and then fixing the mistakes that you do. You can also use some strategies like speaking with friends in a small conversation and then keeping it in Hindi itself. It was week number second. On the third week, you can focus on your statements flow. Like, how do you speak? You can look at the way how you watch and imitate the statements and copy how native speakers speak. Speak in the same way. You can use some strategies like following short phrases instead of full sentences. You can practice quick replies like, oh, nice to hear that. Good to see you. You can use English while chatting. You don't need to use any English anymore. You can use complete English messages at all cost. You can also use some speaking groups. You can find partners and then practice on daily basis. On week number 4, which is the last, in which you need to focus on speaking like a natural speaker, in which you can learn about expressions like how is it going. It makes you sound better than how are you. That's better. How is it going? That's better. So look at the expressions and which one suits your personality. Which one are you comfortable with? You can fix on your pronunciation. You can watch videos and practice on difficult words, and then you can manipulate yourself. You can change as per the requirement. You can try thinking in English. Here your translation will stop, and then you'll start speaking in English directly. You can use some speaking challenges in which just speak for 5 minutes non-stop on one topic with no break at all. You can focus on mistakes, and then you make sure not to worry from the mistakes. Even native speakers make them and they remain confident in spite of committing mistakes. You can enjoy the process. There are times when learning will be fun. There'll be some boring activities, but you need to endure it. You need to sustain it. You can also utilize what you learn quickly. If you learn something, if you used a new word, if you heard a new word, utilize that in your conversation. Be patient and be consistent. Fluency will come over time. You'll have to pay lots of effort, and still the results will take time, and you need to be patient on that. Have a winning mindset where You need to be optimistic that one day you'll be fluent, and you are going to be, because you deserve it. Now speak every day, make mistakes, and you'll see results in just 30 days. Make sure you're starting it today, and a month from now, you'll thank yourself and me as well, obviously. Would you like more ideas just like this? Would you like any specific topic to discuss on Business Spoken English? If yes, kindly subscribe and like this video. Oh, you already did. Thank you so much. Okay, so if you have any particular topic which you want me to discuss on Business Spoken English, then please comment. I'll eagerly reading your comments. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. You're precious.